And I'm live. It's not from New York. Live from New York. It's Saturday night. Well, let's see how this goes this week. Because if it sucks this week, I'm going to go do something else. Because that's the way, I like it. Kind of. Let's see if anybody talks this week or if it's going to be lame ass. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It says people are showing up. Don't be afraid to talk. You can talk about whatever you want. I'll even do some reactions if this goes well. I got finished drinking my coffee. Tired. Didn't get a nap. Worked out on the farm. I didn't even get my hands all clean. I'm still dirty. We're not going to say anything. Okay. I'll drink my coffee. I think I got a hole in my lip. It's a distinct possibility. Oh shit, my camera's not centered. Not that it matters. Now it's centered. So what's everybody doing today? Where are you at? What state? I don't care about city or your specific location. I mean, you can say your city, but you don't have to. Or country. Because we get people from South Africa, Germany, Poland, England. Wow, that ran people off. Oh no, he's just people from other countries. We're out of here. Oh well. It's okay. 27 and a half minutes. I'll go do something else. I can sit here and look around at all the things that I found. My arms hurt so bad. Man, I gotta get that spot looked at. It don't hurt. Cancer don't hurt. Well, see if anybody talks today or asks me to do a reaction or asks my opinion or just tells me they hate me or whatever they want to say. I think it's weird how cowardly people can be. If you don't ask for their opinion, they can't wait to give it to you. But when you do, they're afraid to give it to you. Man, my glasses are dirty. I actually don't think I need to wear them right now. Because right now I can actually read everything. So let's not wear them. Still nobody wants to talk. It's so weird. I can't imagine going to a live stream and just sitting there. That green changing pisses me off. I gotta get rid of the green screen. Maybe the camera won't do that. Well, I actually need to buy a better camera. Not going to. Hey, what's up, man? Glad somebody showed up to talk. You're about to cry for real. Why? What you crying about? Oh, nah, you're too young for that, dude. Yep, I already gathered that when you said you're about to cry. Fights happen all the time. Oh, two people left. Oh, I didn't say that. I didn't assume that. Fights happen. That's part of being in a relationship. If a relationship's too perfect, I promise you there's some sketchy shit going on. So fighting's okay. You just got to make sure you don't say no shit you can't take back or that you don't mean by yelling stuff out of anger. Wow. People are running off quick. They're like, oh my God, he's giving relationship advice. What the hell does he know? A lot. I messed up a lot over the years. But yeah, fights happen. Hey, Keith, what's up, buddy? I'm glad you're back. Um, I've had far sillier arguments, and you're going to have far sillier arguments. But that kind of shit, just let it go. It is. 90% of fights and arguments in relationships are childish. 90% of them. And that may be even an underestimate. How you doing today, Keith? I'm glad you're back. Huh. I had an eye appointment yesterday, and I proud of myself because I kept myself from yelling at them and cussing at them. I just rescheduled my appointment. They said that they couldn't tell me they were running an hour behind. After I bit my tongue and calmed down a little bit, I let them know that's not okay. You can go ahead and reschedule my appointment because this is not going to go well. Oh no, you can't do that, dude. You can't. That's not how that works. That is not how that works at all. And you sure as hell can't call it even. You're just gonna say, okay, I'll try to do better. Yeah, you shouldn't laugh when they're in an argument. When you're in an argument, they take that really personal. There's lots of times you shouldn't laugh. You might want to. It might be a valid reason, but don't do it during a fight. It is flipped up. Man, my arms are sore. I've been holding the whole world in my hands. Y'all didn't know this is actually what it looked like, did you? See if I can find me. I'm right there. No. And if everything is perfect, I promise you it's not. If it seems perfect, all the kids that I knew growing up that lived in the perfect families, their parents were doing all sorts of crazy shit. It wasn't perfect. Life's only perfect when something's not right. And you should remember, when you're single, you're as happy as you want to be. But when you're in a relationship, you can only be as happy as the least happy person in the relationship. That goes both ways. If you're not happy, she can't be happier, or at least not act happier in front of you. Shit, there was more coffee in there than I thought. I almost drowned right here on camera. Sounds like my feet are tired. Is minor problem compared to what you were talking about. No, dude. We all have our own stuff. My arms are tired because I upped my weight this week. So my bis and tris are killing me. But that's a good thing. It's what you're supposed to do. I worked out on the farm yesterday and today. My advice is work it out. Not try to be even or equal. Look at every fight as a shit sandwich. You both have to take a bite. You got to compromise. That's the key to a successful relationship, is both sides have to compromise. That's just how that works. But a lot of people don't see it that way. They think it has to be their way or no way. And those are the people that end up single. When you're single, my way or the highway is fine. That's good. Oh man, I tore my shirt today on the farm. Damn it. I got a hole. That's good, man. Yeah, I always love to see people doing better. How did I handle my first breakup? As if it was just a friend saying goodbye. Um, I only had all the way up to my late teens, I only had one girlfriend that hurt my feelings when she broke up with me. You're kids. If you break up, you move on. That's how that works. That's how it's supposed to work as an adult as well. But you only been together 6 months. So, I mean, I know it might feel like, oh my God. It's not. It'll suck for a few days and then you drive on. But my mentality has always been, okay, it didn't work. We tried, it didn't work. But like I said, up until shit, maybe even my early 20s, mid 20s, neither one of my divorces hurt my feelings. But yeah, my first breakup, I just, okay. You go through that little awkward phase where I'm mad, we don't going to talk to each other. And then secretly you're like, but you get over it. You realize it's not the end of the world and you move on. But if you have the right mentality, if it comes to that, okay. Because if there's any hope, if it's just one of those things where y'all might get back together, if you act like an asshole, you're not going to get back together. In most cases, I'd say 96% of the time, going back to an ex is like stepping in a pile of dog shit and then going back and stepping in it again. Oh, well, there's two ways about that. Oh, okay. Well, if you had led with that, with your other comment, that's not the relationship you want to be in. That's not how that works. Yeah, that's true too, Keith. But for me, it was like my 30th or 40th, whatever it was. I went through lot, a lot. But yeah, dude, if she's acting like she owns you, that's not how that works. My wife never tried to change me. She accepted me for the asshole that I was. But I changed because I feel that she needed someone better. She deserved someone better. I don't mean I changed who I am. I try to be a better person. I'm still trying to be a better person. But if y'all been together 6 months and she's trying to act like she owns you, I'd say run. Don't walk. Run. Because you will not be happy. And no matter how you change, she's not going to be happy. Or it'll be like in most cases when a woman or a guy gets their partner to change, then they don't like the person they changed them into. They're attracted to you. That's how you got with them. That's my advice. You're young. You got lots of heartbreak ahead of you. Dude, yeah, if you try to stay in that, you're just looking for a whole bunch of heartache. I don't mean to laugh at you, but yeah, don't that's not even something you try to fix. You sure you're as old as you say you are? Because that sounds more like some 12, 13-year-old problems there. I mean, I've known grown ass adults that act like that too, but mm, I would not tolerate that. I mean, and like I said, it's all about karma. I accept my wife for who she is. I've never tried to change her. Mm, but I'm telling you, that's that's something you need to just walk away from. Like, I don't tell my wife how to cut her. Hey, Mickey, what's up, buddy? I don't tell my wife how to cut her hair, how to dress, none of that shit. I love her, not all that other stuff. She has to live with that. I dress the way I dress. I shave the rare times I wear cologne. I wear it for me. I don't wear it for anybody else. I dress the way I dress for me. I don't care what anybody else thinks about it. My earrings, had them since I was 17 years old. I don't give a shit what anybody else thinks about it. I probably said shit too much. I'm going to lose my monetization. Yeah, that's exactly right, Nikki. That is exactly right. I think a lot of what caused me to grow up was being alone. Ain't got nobody else to go. uh, Help me. You're the one. You were the one asking. I couldn't give a shit less. But yeah, you can you can ask me to react to a song. Go ahead. See, that right there, you were talking about that shit. I answered your question, but you kept talking about it. Oh, yeah, that's a good thing to say in the middle of an argument. Oh, that and calm down. All right, dude, what do you want me to react to? Go ahead. Even though you asked me all those questions and then acted like I was the one dragging it out. Yes, you can request a song. Go right ahead. Yeah, I saw that. Well, I saw one of them, Keith. I saw, what's her name? Misa, the bassist. I saw hers. Oh, don't ask me, dude. You said you want me to react to a song. One of you better ask really quick. Otherwise, you got to wait. Whoever asks first, that's who I'm going to react to first. That's whose reaction I'll do first. Oh, there you are. Geese 4D Country. All right. Oh, you got to hang on there. This guy beat you. "4D Country." But I will go ahead and cue yours up. Hang on there. Let me get yours, dude. Oh, that's cool. Let's see. Oh shit! Actually, I got to put my glass on to make sure. Dim's El Dorado. All right, let me get that queued up. El Dorado came right up pretty quick. All right, so I got that queued up. I don't know why it's telling me what Dweezil Zappa did. All right, so I'm going to do Geese 4D Country. I'm trusting that you know. All right, here, let me pull the comments up here. All right, there. All right, that way, just in case y'all say something while I'm reacting to this. Here we go. All right, dude. I'm assuming you're a dude. I'm sorry. I've never asked. Or I don't. If I did, I don't remember. Um, it's interesting. I don't love it. Like the last one, I didn't love, but it's interesting. There's something odd about it because I mean, it's not cookie cutter. The arrangements interesting because it seems to be in a deep contrast with what he's actually singing about. Uh, it's borderline Dr. Seussy as far as the lyric structure goes, borderline. I'm not calling it Dr. Seussy, but it's like right up to the edge. Uh, but the music's interesting. The storyline is interesting, or the subject topic is interesting. I just there's just something missing. I'm not quite love or something off for me, my personal taste that is keeping me from like loving it. And this song is almost 7 minutes long, dude. I don't know if I can make it through all 7 minutes. Barry, what's up, buddy? I see you made it. I think I know part of what I'm not liking about it. Um, he's in key, but his voice almost to me sounds out of key. Like I said, I know it's in key, but it's kind of like some people don't like the way Rod Stewart sounds. They said he sounds like he's out of key. Holy cow, Pancake's here too? What's up, buddy? uh, so I'm still not loving his voice, and I think that's what. And I can't believe the song's almost 7 minutes long. Uh, I think that's part of the problem I'm having is his voice. Mm. I don't know. I'm gonna try some more. Let's do it some more. I'm only halfway through. Oh, I gotta put your comment on my bigger screen so I can see it. Um, well, it is hit or miss for me with that style of music. It really is. Uh, uh, well, yeah. There's artists that sing through their nose. There's artists that sing higher up in their throat with instead of bringing it up from down low. You can tell the difference. It doesn't make them a bad vocalist necessarily. That's just the way they chose to sing, or the way they're comfortable singing, or how they've extended their career by singing that way. Some people say Steven Tyler's real nasally. Uh, but it boils down to personal taste. Oh, well, I definitely like post-punk, but you gotta wait till next week because you only get 1 reaction a week, and I gotta do his next. I'm still trying to get through yours. Uh, but yeah, there's a lot of singers who have made careers singing and they're not great singers. So I'm not even shitting on his vocal style. I'm just saying for me, that's not it's not working for me. But like I said, I like the music and I like the subject matter of what he's singing about. Yeah, we were talking about that earlier, Gary, or it was mentioned earlier. We weren't carrying on about it. It was mentioned earlier. Uh, I mean, I like Frank Zappa, and this sounds a lot like Frank Zappa. Yeah, but oh, here, let me pause that. I gotta get in on this. They say that because David Lee Roth can't sing. He's horrible. Uh, he's a showman, kind of a vaudeville, but David Lee Roth is not a good singer. Not by far. I don't know. I think what I've reacted like 2 songs off of it. He can do the splits and he can do spinning wheel kicks. So, uh, well, I don't know that he can still do them. I know he used to do them. But he couldn't sing before. He really can't sing now. I mean, Van Halen didn't even want him in the band. Oh no, I'm. But you brought it up, so I like talking about it. Uh, but Van Halen didn't even want him in the band. It was let him in the band so they could use his PA because it was cheaper than renting it from him. And believe it or not, Ted Templeton has said this. Sammy Hagar was one of the original people that they actually wanted to sing in Van Halen before they settled on David Lee Roth. Ted Templeton didn't even like David Lee Roth. It took so long to get that first album out of him because I don't mean so long as in the process, so long in getting his vocals acceptable. Um, with Axel, and I made a video trying to defend the guy. Uh, trying to defend him. I think he has hearing damage because the way he sings sounds like he can't hear. You know, when a deaf person, because deaf people can speak, not all deaf people, but some deaf people can speak if they've lost their hearing later in life, but they say things kind of, oh, wow, did you see that chunk of spit shoot out? I don't know. I think it went over my monitor, which I'm counting that as a field goal. What about 78 with David Lee Roth? Sammy Hagar has been around. Sammy Hagar, was in Montrose, but he was one of the names that came up. Yes, I have. Uh, I've heard several Van Halen things without the instruments, just the vocal tracks. For a while, I was getting a lot of those in my feeds. They were popping up. Listen to Joe Blow and Betty Joe Bucktooth with no music, just the vocal tracks. Some artists sound really good, and some do not. Uh, I guess I shouldn't say Dave was he's a horrible now, but I shouldn't say he was horrible. Well, no, because it still counts. I can't really count Studio Magic as a good vocalist. Uh, More and more footage is coming out from Van Halen from the early days. I just saw a clip yesterday. Was it 79 or 81? And it was horrible, horrible. And I don't even mean Dave's vocals. I'm talking about Eddie's guitar playing. It took me the longest time to figure out what song. I almost dropped an F bomb. What song he was playing. Dave's a good storyteller. Okay, songwriter. He's got some. Don't get me wrong. He's got some songs I love, but uh, yes, I thought I heard a song without instruments and vocals. Took me a second. I got it, Gary. Uh, but if I seriously think if I had seen Van Halen sound like that, I would have walked out. I seen them once. They were okay. Uh, with Dave. Uh, but Sammy's a far superior vocalist. And it's not that he's a great vocalist, he's just better than Dave, and he's a better songwriter. Dave really can only sing in one key, which was a big problem with Van Halen. And I've had people go, "No, he can sing in multiple keys simultaneously." No, he could scream in multiple keys. Yeah, it wasn't a big arena that I saw him in. Uh, but it was okay. But this clip that I saw was an arena, and it was man. And Sammy has said there was times when he was in Van Halen that Eddie'd be so messed up, he would, you've got the set list in front of you, but he'd just start playing a song, and they just have to jump in and play it off. Uh, yeah, yeah, that's definitely a fact. Uh, the only band I saw in an actual arena, a full size football stadium, was the Eagles with Kenny Wayne Shepherd, and they sounded fantastic, as you would imagine. Well, unless you don't like the Eagles, which I'm always shocked when people say they don't. Uh, they sounded amazing. Oh, that's why I'm talking so damn loud. Dude, my reaction that geese is not going to get any better. So hopefully you don't get too upset that I'm not going to do the last 2 minutes of it, because it ain't going to get any better. And then a few minutes I'll do Alex's. But we're talking about music, so there's bands that when I see them live, they sound fantastic, and I'm not talking about the ones that are cheating. Yes, that's 100% what Dave relied on. Uh, that's the artist, Pancake. Uh, we'll see. If nobody else asks me to do anything, here I'm queuing it up just in case. All right, I've got it queued up. I got to do Alex's next. Oh, for a reaction video. If I do a reaction to it, it's going to be a while because I'm actually behind. I didn't do any reactions this week because I had to work on the farm, or last week. I got to shoot tomorrow, and I don't know that I'm going to get all shot. So it'll be a week, maybe two, before I can do a reaction for it. So if you're cool with that, I'll add it to my list, and when I get to it, I'll do it. Yeah, in real life, I do not like geese. Those bastards are mean. Uh, so do you want me to do that? Do you want me to do a reaction video for it, or do you want to see me do it here? Yeah, I can't drink wild turkey. Wild turkey affects me the way tequila affects most people. I get unnecessarily mean on wild turkey. On here? Okay. I have it queued up. So I got to do Alex's first, and then I'll do yours. Oh, Number of the Beast, of course. One of my favorite album covers. Actually, this one is tied with Killers. As simple as Killers is, and unrefined because Eddie wasn't really good back then, I love the Killers album cover. So Number of the Beast and Killers are tied for first place with me. I can't believe I can't think of the name of that other album. Hey, take care, Pancake. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. Hey, No Trucks, what's up? How you doing, buddy? Glad you made it. Sorry I bailed on you all last week, but you showed up just as I was ready to shut it down. So, but I'm glad you came back. What is it? Peace of Mind? I think that's my second favorite album cover. They've got some really good ones, but oddly enough, I think my least favorite is the Somewhere in Time. I don't like that one. The album cover. I'm getting a new tattoo next week for my birthday. My daughter's doing it. Fear of the Dark does have a cool one. I think it's Blood Red. I don't remember which one it is, but I bought a vinyl album, and I want to say the record itself is Blood Red. I think it's warped now from where I've got it stored. Oh, I don't know if you'll be able to see it here. I am not getting the flowers with it. Maybe some of y'all will get it. My daughter said she wants the same one, but I'm getting it without the flowers, just that. Oh, right here. It's in memory of my dad, my best friend. Gary, my mom said hi. How are you talking to your granddaughter? She's in school. You shouldn't be talking to her. But Gary, my mom said hi. Yeah, I'm going to get it, and I'm going to have my dad's dates and then my best friend's dates added to it. Yeah, you get the reference, right? You know what the reference is on that? If you don't, I'll tell you, but I want to see if anybody knows. I mean, you guys should know. Well, Alex, what do you think? It's my birthday present. Oh, not great granddaughter, granddaughter. Shit. Sorry, Mom. I was not thinking about that. Yeah, I guess my daughter is your granddaughter. Oh, you don't get it, Gary? Wish you were here. Pink Floyd. We're just two lost souls swimming in a fish bowl. It's okay. She doesn't charge me anyways. I've offered to pay her several times. She never charges me. Could be because I let her practice on me when she very first started tattooing, when she had a very heavy hand, and I actually have scars. She's great now. But when she very first started, she didn't like the practice skin that came with the gun, wanted to practice on real skin, so I let her practice on me. Fortunately, she's very talented, and it didn't take long for her to get the hang of it. I mean, her work was always good, it was just a heavy hand. But she's fantastic. Very talented artist. No, I know you don't like Pink Floyd. We've had that discussion before. But just because you didn't like them don't mean you didn't know the song. I mean, you have to have a reason for not liking someone. Or most people have to have a reason for not liking someone. And at least you admitted that you didn't know, Gary. Nobody else said that they didn't know. I think they were waiting to see if somebody else said something. I don't want to be the one. Boy, conversation came to an abrupt stop. I'm not froze. I can see myself on the monitor. Maybe we should get her tattoo these age spots, but then I guess if I get tan. I get that. It's not like I'm a huge fan, but there's songs that I absolutely love, but I can't say that I'm a fan. It's just like several artists. I can say I like some of their music, but I can't say I'm a fan. But I've always loved Wish You Were Here and Comfortably Numb. Hey You. There's a handful of songs. But yeah, I get that. I get that too. I've got family members that love them and not the popular stuff. They don't like Dark Side of the Moon. But I've always liked some of their music. I'm going to see Theo Vaughn in a couple of weeks. My boss gave me 2 tickets. Mm. I don't think I've ever been to a big comedy show like this one. Yeah, Gary, I get that, but I mean, we had the British invasion with metal, so y'all would have had to have gotten it first. Y'all have had some great bands. Great, great bands. The hell? I don't know what that is, Gary. See, I'm not afraid to say I don't know anything, something either. I had to correct that. No, oh, thank you. Oh, I was struggling. All right. That's weird. The the lag doesn't just affect y'all, it affects you talking to me because I have a monitor here and in front of me. So my actual computer, but it'll pop up your comments pop up on that monitor before it pops up on my computer. I can read my computer easier. I can read my other monitors, my phone. Uh, that way I know what's going on. Because sometimes when I'm froze and y'all know I'm froze, I don't know I'm froze. So I have to have my phone so I know. Alex, are you still here? I guess it's about time for me to react to your song if you're still here. But if you're not here, I'm not reacting to it. Oh, I'm sure that's sexy. Hey, man, y'all need to be giving me some thumbs up. YouTube likes that stuff. All right, you're here? All right, let me go ahead and react to your song. I'll do some thumbs up so YouTube will be happy. Please. Thank you. Very kind of you. All right, let's see what this is. Wait, what the hell? Well, I guess that's just how it is. I can tell you right now, and I'm only 29 seconds into this song. I like this song. All right, Gary. I don't blame you. I drank my coffee when I first started. Coffee is good. Hey, Livin, what's up, man? But you know, the song's called El Dorado. Uh, he should have an El Dorado, not a Mustang. But uh, I'm really enjoying this song. I like the way it sounds. Uh, the rap part's okay, but the actual singing part, I really like that. There's something about the vibe that's coming out of that song. I'm really liking this one, dude, a lot. Uh,